Hi guys, my name is the driver's teacher. Today I want us to talk about road and its types, and also we'll move further down to talk about the carriageways. But before we start today's lesson, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also share it to your friends, your loved ones, for them to also know what we are doing and also to promote driver education in the country. Because looking at the rate of accidents this particular year, it is too much that we need to educate ourselves. Because if you look at the medium of transport, using the road by car, it is the most common means of transport in the country that we need to educate ourselves on it each day that we hit onto the road. When we talked about road, we said road is a line of commuting from one place to another, or road is a length of way for public access. So looking at what they mean by road being a line or commuting us from one place to another, meaning it is by road that you'll be able to get to wherever you are going. It links you from a place to a particular place. Because when you wake up in the morning, you start your beginning or you start your activities from your home. Before you realize you are at a particular location, meaning the road was serving you a medium of you getting to that particular area. And talking about being length of way, meaning it can be measured, that they will be able to know the kilometers or the miles involved. And they said it is for public access. So meaning the road is not meant for only drivers. So we have other road users like the animals, pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles, riders. All these people use this road in the country. Most of the time, people do confuse themselves on a particular road that they are driving on. They sometimes mistakenly go above the prescribed speed limit on the road because they don't know the particular or the type of that particular road that they are driving on. So let's quickly move on to talk about types of road or road types. These are the types of roads that we have. We have the motorway, which is also known as expressway. We have urban or city road. Then we have the highway road, feeder road, and one-way road. So these are the types of roads that we have. So we are going to take them one after the other and talk about them, and also know all of them, their prescribed speed limit on them, so that when we hit onto them, we will always comply by them. Then let's start with the motorway or expressway. When we talked about motorway, we said it is more or less a dual carriageway made for fast-moving vehicles linking two cities. So motorway link two cities, that is Accra and Tema City. And motorway is a special road on its own, which we don't have its type anywhere apart from the Accra-Tema motorway. Looking at the motorway being a special road is because motorway is usually made up of concrete, that is stone mixed with sand, cement and others. And also, motorway has no U-turn, no pedestrians crossing, no speed ramps, no traffic lights, no bus stops, no railroad crossing. So motorway has all these special features which the other road users do not have them, or do have them on that particular road. That is why we said motorway is a special road on its own. Motorway has a maximum speed limit of 100 kilometers per hour and a minimum speed limit of 50 kilometers per hour. So if you hit onto the motorway, please respect the speed limit on them. On the motorway, it is not every car or any other things that can be on the motorway. We said the following can't be used on the motorway. So motorway, certain things are not supposed to be on it. One, bicycle. So you are not supposed to take bicycle onto the motorway. Motorcycle under 50 cubic centimeters also cannot be on the motorway. Animals cannot be on the motorway. A learner driver, mobility scooters, agricultural vehicles and some slow moving vehicles can't be on the motorway. But here is the case, you see all these people on the motorway each day that you hit onto the motorway, which is leading to a lot of road accidents. So please, let us respect the things that it is not allowed on the motorway. The next one is the urban or city road. We said this type of road are the roads found in the cities. Maximum speed limit on this particular road is 50 kilometers per hour. So urban roads are the road within our areas, that is the city areas that we live. So maximum speed limit on it is 50 kilometers per hour. But when you get to busy areas like markets, school junctions and all that, please, you reduce the 50 to 30. The next one is the highway. We said highway is a passageway made to link one city to another. And it is also usually constructed to permit bulky vehicles to pass each other without problem. Also, the highway is constructed with asphalt. So with the highway, it is a bit smoother than the urban road. And maximum speed limit on the highway is 80 kilometers per hour. 80 kilometers per hour. The next one is the feeder road. We said feeder roads are the untarred roads in our towns and villages. They are usually uneven, rough, and without road signs and markings. Maximum speed limit on the feeder road is 30 kilometers per hour. So those untarred areas, which we popularly call them rough roads in our areas, are known as feeder road. The final one is the one-way road. When we talked about one-way road, we said they are the road with one direction moving. So this particular type of road, vehicle moves in one direction. And most of the time on this type of road, at their exit, you always see no entry sign at their exit or one-way sign at their exit. So anytime you see any of these signs, meaning it is for one direction moving. Now let's talk about carriageway. Most of the time one will ask, what is carriageway? We said carriageways are normally the path or the area that the vehicle uses is what we termed as a carriageway. And this part, we have three types of carriageway. The first one is the single carriageway, which is also known as two-way traffic. We have dual carriageway and multiple carriageway. So these are the three types of carriageway that we have. So let's take them one after the other and talk about them. So the first one is single carriageway or two-way traffic. These roads allow single vehicular movement on both directions. So on this particular carriageway, vehicles move on both directions on a single lane. The next one is the dual carriageway. This road allows two vehicular movement on both directions. So with this type of carriageway, two of the vehicles at the other side and two on the other side, they moved in both directions. That is dual carriageway. Multiple carriageway. With multiple carriageway, it allows multiple vehicular movements on both directions or more than two vehicles on both directions. So with this one, it has 3 lanes for both direction movement. I cannot talk about all this and leave the road labeling. So most of the time in Ghana, our maximum lanes that we have is the 3 lanes. Any other lanes that you see that is more than 3, meaning the other lane has different purposes depending on the type of marking. So when you hit onto the road, we have the outer lane, we have the middle lane, we have the inner lane. Where the middle, that mostly they plant green grass or they put the pavement there, is also known as central reserve. Then the edges, which they normally use some small concrete at the edges, is called curbs. So these are the road labeling. When you hit onto the road, pay attention or look out for them. Thank you all for your attention and your participation. Please, let's help to promote safety on the road by sharing, by subscribing to my YouTube channel, and also follow me for more updates on driver education. My name is the Driver's Teacher. Call me the Driver's Teacher and I always respond. Drive with safety in mind. Drive with safety in mind.